Exponentially. I mean, Zach has taken upon himself not only to be a vocal leader, to set the tone. We need to set the tone if we're down to bring the guys back up. But he's a big lead by example guy. That's the thing I'm most proud of him for, is because he knows how to help everyone else around him get better, which is such a great leadership quality, in my opinion. I mean, we always say 75% of leadership is leading by example. The other 25 is positive encouragement. He does both of those things. So I couldn't be more proud of his leadership right now.
I feel another positive is a lot of the guys we're still talking about have been here, which means they have experience. They've obviously learned from a guy like Zach. The depth of your group, even though there are a lot of names that we still know, but also maybe adding a few new names in there, some younger guys are at least learning from a really good group above you.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got guys, like you said, stepping up across all ages in the room, but you got guys like Jack Schmitz, who's a redshirt freshman from Chicago, and then Tice Farrell, the true freshman out of Avon. I mean, those guys are taking it upon themselves to understand, I don't care if I'm a freshman or a senior, I got to be ready to play, man. I got to be ready to play and step up, and it's been a lot of fun having those guys in there. Are they making freshman mistakes? At times, yes, but they're coming to work, they're attentive, they're also leading by example, and they are setting the tone every single day, and I couldn't be more proud of those guys as well.
I feel at times, our eyes go to maybe tying in Zach and even Matei, but you really can't overlook, I know, what a local guy in Ethan Cox brings.
Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what, it'll be fun to watch him continue to compete and do what he's doing, because he has taken this role. You talk about a guy who's in my office every single day, taking notes in the front row of meetings, okay? Knows his role, does some things better than others, but what he does well, he continues to build on and works his butt off. My goodness. It is so fun to watch him play right now. Now we're just challenging him, hey, this is great. Fall ball is awesome. We're getting a lot of good reps. Let's translate this into the season. I know he's about to.
What's the biggest message you've been harping on with the Mules in order to make a step from last year to make a step forward?
You know, that's easy. It's get outside your comfort zone, right? I always tell those guys, what's the definition of insanity? Okay, it's doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. We want to be a bigger impact on the field. We have to get outside our comfort zone. Run game, sinking our pad level. Pass game, being a target, big body, and going to score, right? We put a million things on the tight end's plate. We accept the role, right? But getting outside of our comfort zone, understand we have not arrived. We've got a long way to go, but continuing to strive for perfection, to find excellence, that's always been the message, and it's always echoed.
Last year was kind of a year of first for Matei. Well, it was a year of first because it was really his first year fully getting the playing time at the position. Now there are no more firsts. Do it again and maybe even add some new firsts in there. What's the key for him to make that next step and to really be one of those main guys that you throw out there? Because you obviously need more than just one guy. Absolutely.
It goes back to what we kind of already said, getting outside his comfort zone. This young man was a stellar wide receiver in high school, played some tight end, was a stellar wide receiver, and he came in here, changing the room where I'm asking him to go line one-on-one against Anoke Mawala, right? So getting outside his comfort zone and at challenges like that in the run game, I need him to continue to work to be versatile. I need him to come in and play fullback, stretch out, be receiver, come in and block point of attack as the Y. I'm asking him to do everything. So getting outside his comfort zone is going to make him a serious threat this year.
Coach Mallory said at the beginning, he said, in a blink of an eye, we're going to be through fall ball. And you're almost all the way through it.
Yeah.
Has there been anything more you found out about your group in the on-field practice time that you've been able to get? I understand you had some time before fall ball, but now you actually get to put the pads on and do a little bit more.
They all, in their own way, care more than any guys I've ever been around coaching. Okay, these guys care so much about being great. They care so much about being physical and tough and leading this team. It wasn't a surprise because I knew they all had it in them. Okay, but the leadership qualities and the fact that they love to play and love to learn and want to be better has been a pleasant surprise in this past fall.
Hardest question I think I've ever asked you.
Okay.
How many steps are there in Memorial Stadium? Because I know you run each one.
Well, I'll tell you what. If I had to do some quick Colorado State math, don't judge me, I'd have to say anywhere between probably 70, 100 to 200, somewhere in there. Am I close?
To be honest, I don't even know, so I couldn't even tell you.
I'll tell you this, when I'm running, it feels like a million. I can tell you that right now. So.
And you do it all within like a minute, right?
Oh, absolutely. I'm like the Flash up and down, man. I'm trying to inspire these guys and try to be like them at the same time. So.